Welcome back to the talk show. For those of you that just tuned in, I am your host, Suri, Smit. Do write to us at the talk show at ann7.com and tell us about any cool cars that you've got stored up in the garage. Coming up next, I absolutely love supercars that offers elegance, awesome features, and an exhilarating ride. Up next, we discuss and go for a ride in one that offers exactly that. It's none other than the gorgeous McLaren 650S Spider. I've just met up with Pedro, and he's the brand manager of McLaren South Africa, and he's going to tell us more about this gorgeous car. I'm absolutely smitten. Do tell us more.
Sorry, so you should be. So what we've got here is the McLaren 650S Spider, introduced in South Africa back in 2015, and without a doubt still one of the most popular cars that we've launched to date. As you know, with McLaren, the heart of the car lies at the back, and we will get there shortly. What I wanted to show you is obviously the boot size in terms of the space that you actually get.
Wow.
In terms of going away, if you have a look, two people, very comfortable in terms of the luggage.
2 suitcases could fit in there.
Can, yeah.
Small ones.
We need to discuss the suitcases, but no doubt that you would be able to get it in.
If the wife is packing luggage, then I'm telling you, there's no space for a man.
Yeah.
So, and you could actually fit like one person in here, so it is rather large. And then there's also two storage compartments on either side, so if you've got little bits, then you can also just tuck it in.
I would demonstrate, but I'm not going to today, but it is possible to fit a person inside.
Yeah.
So what you'll have a look in terms of the McLaren, the front lights, in terms of how it goes, so if you have a look, exactly the same as the McLaren badge, so it's stunning, absolutely.
Just gorgeous.
It is gorgeous, yeah.
What more can you say?
Exactly.
I do see that it's quite like a low profile. How would that be on the roads of South Africa? Because there's bumps and there's all those type of things.
Surprisingly, it's not as low as what it looks. The vehicle is fitted with a lifting suspension kit, so not that you would need to use it in terms of our speed bumps. Some speed bumps, yes, but predominantly used for certain driveways. The car is fitted with PDC front and rear, as well as your reversing cameras.
So just tell me quickly, you said that it's fitted with something that will raise a little bit. Do you have to actually be standing still in order for that to come into effect, or can you do that whilst driving?
You can do it whilst driving.
Oh, that's
so
lovely.
It's a flip of a switch, and you can get the suspension raised.
Well, we love luxury, doll.
Exactly.
Let's head on over to the back.
Sure. So here at the back, we've got the heart of this machine. McLaren 3.8 litre V8 twin turbo. 650 horsepower, hence the 650S, which equates to 478 kilowatts of power. This car does 0 to 100 in 3 seconds, 0 to 200 in 8.6 seconds, and the Newton-meter torque on the car is 680 Newton-meters, which is...
So she is a beast.
Definitely.
Wow.
Phenomenal.
And have you ever gone around the track in it? How is it around the track?
It's amazing. It's phenomenal. Going around Kalami, it's phenomenal. You would think that a Spider would lose agility around the track, and not at all. Because of the carbon monocell, it does incredibly well. Performance is exactly the same as the coupe. It's just unbelievable to drive.
And just having the option of roof up, roof down, that is something that you should have all the time. I mean, no matter what you drive, but this is just...
Living in South Africa, we've got the perfect climate to drive with the roof down every day, whether you're in Johannesburg or Cape Town. It's just phenomenal.
Oh, I love it. Okay, well, let's just go for a spin. I mean,
definitely.
Why not?
Isn't that what it's about?
Yes.
As you can see, gorgeous lines from front to end, and not forgetting about our amazing air brake that we've got that's fully functional.
What? You got to tell me more. What is an air brake?
In terms of the driving of the car, it adjusts to your driving modes. So it acts almost like a fighter jet. When you hit brakes at high speed, air brake jumps up completely to bring you to standstill a lot quicker than normal.
Wow. Lovely finishes in the interior. I see there's different blend of materials, nice stitching going on, nice chrome. What is this? Coming through I mean, it is really refined inside, and you do feel extremely luxurious, and you can see that it's going to be a whole lot of fun.
Definitely, and as you'll see once we start driving, it's incredibly smooth as well. This particular model has got your leather with Alcantara finish, and then the white stitching to complement the exterior of the car.
And the seats are very comfortable. They are sporty, but they cup you very nicely, so you do feel like...
For a supercar, it still gives you all the nice little luxuries that you're used to in your normal day-to-day drive.
Most definitely. Let's start it up and just run through what you
Sure.
get in terms of the infotainment. Okay, well, now that we know what it sounds like, let's just quickly run through it because it's actually really loud. Okay.
The iris system is the brain of this car. Everything is controlled through a touchscreen operation. What we also have is just the favorite buttons, so easy accessibility to something if you're in a different screen, for argument's sake. In terms of operation of the car, it's so easy to drive. You've got your normal, your sport and your track mode, handling mode, and then your powertrain, and you can adjust it differently as you want the car's performance to be. Active mode, which activates the aero wing at the back, also allows you to then go into your manual mode,
Where you'll be using your...
paddle shift. Yeah. What's quite nice about the paddle shifts is you can use one side to increase or decrease. So instead of going plus and minus, you can go minus and plus on the same side.
Which is, you know, better on the track. You less things to
think
concentrate
about,
on,
yeah.
And then I also see winter. What's that all about?
So not that it's functional for South Africa, it's a winter mode for overseas, for cold climate.
Snow and all that jazz. Okay, nice air intakes as well. They maneuver about nicely, so your airflow will be nice.
Exactly.
And also airbags I see on either side of the two seats.
Definitely.
So very safe. Any other safety features that this vehicle has?
Well, your monocoque works exactly the same as a Formula One car. I mean, McLaren, that's what they've been doing in Formula One. So the car's almost designed to disappear around you, except for the monocoque cage, if you can say that you're sitting inside. So you feel quite safe in driving.
You do. I feel super safe. And I see it's got a nice digital screen on either side here by the front where the speedometer is.
Definitely.
And through that, what can you see?
So what's quite nice is starting on the steering wheel, there's no buttons to complicate or confuse the driver. So everything that you need to see in terms of your revs, your speedometer, digital, and your gears is displayed, as well as tire pressures, oil levels, etc. Everything has been displayed in front of you.
And then there's little detailed things like you can adjust your mirrors by a little button.
Exactly.
And also
Your roof, your window
up
for the
and
back.
down. And then I also see your launch controls over here. And
Very fancy.
and what you had over here, you've also got over here.
So
no, what's this?
Your handbrake is over here. In terms of getting the car into gear, you can either just click it into first gear, or you can push the drive button.
Neutral.
You have neutral and reverse. It's as simple as this, followed by your handbrake.
Oh, that's lovely. Well, let's start it up once again. Let's go for a spin.
Let's go. I mean, the acceleration's unbelievable. I don't think how you could ever get used to something like
No,
that.
you can't. If you don't know how to drive this car, then you should not be driving it because it's just got too much power. And you see so many failed videos with people
Yeah.
like just
We
writing
will
off
teach
there.
you how to drive.
Yeah, so you guys offer that obviously, but no one will come and buy this car if they can't drive it. So.
Very seldom do we get anybody that comes in that's never had a supercar. We do have quite a few track days throughout the whole year where we get drivers from McLaren overseas as well as local guys to take our clients around the track to actually experience what their cars are capable of doing. Because a lot of the times, I mean, you buy a supercar and you know you drive it slow or you're on the road. There's so many other conditions that prevent you from actually driving it to its full potential. And with the track days that we offer, you tend to have a lot more fun, you know?
Yes. I mean, this is called a spider, and it must look like a little spider on the road.
Yeah.
But it makes you smile, guys. It is amazing. The adrenaline I'm feeling right now, which is
that's incredible. It's incredible.
Well guys, while I still have my heart pumping over here, I'm going to love and leave you. Do make your way over to Pedro and check out this beauty at Melrose Arch.
Ciao.
Unfortunately, we have come to the end of our show, but do tune in again next week when we'll start up our engines once again. Until then, from me, Suri Smit, buckle up and drive safe.